Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit today about trading options. Okay, and what I do to trade options in my account. Um, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what your situation is, and if you're trading options, you're you're likely to lose money. Okay, so what I would suggest you do is open a paper trading account and learn how to trade before you invest your hard-earned money into the market. Okay, this is for risk capital only. That's how you got to look at it. And what I can show you is what I do. This channel was basically uh, I'm 51 years old and I'm looking for a bridge to get to retirement. Retirement age being around 60, 62. Okay, this is an effective strategy. And what I do is I have real estate funds and closed-end funds, which are basically the backbone of my income to get me, to get me to that, retirement age. I like to travel and live overseas for 6 months of the year and maybe come back to the States for 6 months. And I'd like to be in the Philippines. And I want to be filming beaches and resorts and restaurants and places to see and visit. So trading was going to be part of my channel, but the primary focus was going to be more on traveling and seeing different things. But uh, making money is definitely important. So um, that's what we try to do, and that's what I try to do, and I think it's trading put options is an effective strategy. It's a bullish strategy. It's a way to get stocks at a discount. If you were to buy 100 shares, if you wanted to buy 100 shares, you know, what I do here, this is American Airlines, and I'm trading two put options. Now, normally I just say just one put option per underlying stock, and that way you can stay small. That's what you want to do. Stay small. Just stay with one contract. Don't deviate. If you can avoid that, just stay with one contract per underlying because you can get into trouble. That's the number one reason people will getting into trouble trading is by trading too big. Okay, so um, here, as you can see, I sold a $14 and a $15 put, and they're expiring in June. And okay, as I hover over this green line here, you can see in the box here, this trade is worth 400 bucks, $401. I'm waiting for this to get to about halfway, and I will either close it out. In this case, I probably will just close it out. I wasn't planning on keeping American Airlines forever, but it has been a pretty good stock for me since the crash last year. Okay, so I will wait till it gets to about halfway and then close it. If you're waiting for the stock for this purple line to meet this green line up here at expiration, yes, it will get to that point, but making this first 50% of that $400, so if this gets to like $200, is going to happen a lot faster than this half, especially towards the end here. Okay, and you basically want to take off that risk as soon as you can. So 50% is a good rule. And I got Apple here. Apple, everybody knows Apple. This is currently up, and this is worth $425. I sold it for $425, and it's currently up a little bit. And this has been about 3 weeks I've held this position, and I will either roll this trade up to the next strike or month. It depends on what the share price is doing. Here we are at $135, and I sold this 105 September put. Yes, it's way out in time. That's how I trade, and I'd rather go way out in time because uh, time and volatility are correlated. So that's how you can kind of get a decent credit and not trade so close to the money. And that's where you're going to have the most risk, I think. That's where you could lose money fast. That's why I trade way out in time. Okay, Airbnb, great company. I sold a 130 May, so that's way the hell out here, and we're up here at $212. So you know, the stock's doing okay. Okay, I just got into this recently. I just rolled this one up on the 10th, and so this is slowly making its way up, and or in this case, it's moving pretty quick because I just traded because the stock is doing really good. So ARKG, this is Kathy Wood, great funds she has. I sold a $90 put here expiring in April. I took in $175. I put that trade on today, and that should work out pretty good. If not, I take the shares at $90. Okay, and then we got Boeing. Boeing, everybody knows Boeing. I sold a 145 August put for $491. These are all trades that I've rolled up. Okay, that's going to be fine. Berkshire Hathaway, same thing, doing good. September $200 put. Here we are at 242. This has got to drop 20% before you're down here. So I like to trade with safety way out of the money. It's just people don't like that, but I like to trade like that. I think it's a little bit safer, a lot safer, I think. Caterpillar. This is a May 150 put. Here we are at $197. Okay, and the stock is this trade is profitable. And Carnival Cruise Line. I don't like trading these. This structure here I want to show you put selling. Okay, but this stock got into trouble obviously with the shutdown. I've been trading this for a long time, and I basically want to cover these calls. I don't want to be short calls. Okay, and it's never really a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to sell calls naked because look at what happened to GameStop. You know, you can get destroyed. So I should cover this as soon as possible or get out of that trade. Okay, CRISPR, this was my stock of last year. Okay, this stock has just moved higher. Just recently it's been coming down. I don't know, it's got earnings coming out. So hopefully that gets back on track. And I'm not too worried about it. I sold a $95 put. Here we are at $162. Yes, I'm down, but I'm looking at trades here. I could roll this down to $70 and go out to January, okay, and still take in a credit, you know, and recoup this loss. Okay, Deere, great company. It's at 313. I sold at 220, so I'm $90 out of the money. This is a 220 September put, so with lots of room. Dollar General. This one is it's been struggling, but this is a May 185 put. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my portfolio. I think I might just see what happens with it and just move on to something else. Okay, and FedEx, great company. We're up here This finally turned around. This took a beating here from 305 all the way down to 233. Damn, that took a beating. All right, now it's coming back, and I held this all the way through. So trading out in time, I don't know when I got into this one on 1218. 1218 is right here. So from 276 down to 236. So that's like 40 bucks. See, you can handle a drop in the stock when you're out in time and you're far away from the money. And because stocks like this will eventually recover, and well, most of the time they do. And now this is profitable. I know I was down in this, and this is an April $200 put. I sold for 309, and now it's gone up. It's $166 profit. So I will be looking to roll this trade out to June and maybe keep the same strike price and collect $237. So I would be buying this back at this option back for $142 and rolling out to June and selling that same strike and collecting $237. Notice I just trade one option. I try to just keep it at one. That's a good rule. Just stay small. Okay, stay small. Iron Mountain. This is a low price stock. I sold at 35. I've been working with this stock for a long time and rolling it for about a year, I think. So I'm not worried about this one. That's fine. Okay, Johnson & Johnson, great company. This stock is profitable. This trade is up, rather, I should say. Opened it on the 19th of January, and it's almost a month. Okay, and this is slowly making its way higher, and I will eventually close this and roll to the next month. So if I were to start looking, I might raise the strike. Say if I go to 145, that would still give me room, and go out to September and collect a decent credit. But I will wait because that will change by the time I'm ready to trade it. JP Morgan, great stock, great company. It's this is September, $95 put, and this is profitable. This is almost halfway. I'll be looking to roll this if it gets a little bit higher. The stock continues a little bit higher, and it's breaking up to new highs here, almost. Okay. Marriott. Marriott's doing good, coming back, and the stock took a beating last year, and it's slowly clawing its way back. And this trade is up $91, and I collected $343 on this. I will hold this until it gets above 50% of that max profit. And when did I sell this? This is on the 7th of September. So this has been January, a couple months I've been in this trade. So, but like I said, I roll all these stocks, all these trades I roll every month, or not every month. I shouldn't say that. Whenever it gets to about 50%. Altria, this is looking good. I'm just hoping to get out of this trade when it gets up a little bit higher. I will roll it to the next month, or I will exit that trade or unwind it. I don't like the look of that. But anyway, Microsoft. This is a great company, and I sold a 190 put um, on the 11th. So this was yesterday. I just rolled this up. Okay. And that continues to move higher. And I think it's close to all-time highs. Okay. Microsoft, Northrop Grumman. This stock has been in a downtrend, as you can see here. I don't know if I'm going to hold it longer term. I was hoping for this thing to, well, I thought it bottomed here. Probably, maybe it did. Who knows? It kind of, this area seems to be a good buy point, you know, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But it is up. I'm up 146 bucks. And Omega Health, that's doing okay. I'm short 3 puts. This has been a project stock, so I'm glad that it's starting to work out pretty good. And let's see what we got. Tesla. This one I should be out of this one. I just didn't see it. But I will be looking to close it as soon as possible. This is a credit spread. If you're bullish on a stock, you don't want to be selling puts in Tesla. It's an $800 stock, so you can sell a credit spread and be bullish on the stock. Okay, I've had this for a while now. The 7th of December. So, yeah, if you sell a credit spread, it's $5 wide. See, I sold at 355. I bought the 350, and you collect a credit for that. Okay, and in this case, I collected $306, and my risk is only $1,194. So that's at about 20%. So I should definitely take this off and move on to something else. Visa, this one's working out pretty good. This is a 170 June. Okay, so this is slowly making its way up. And same thing, just keep rolling with them. Just keep rolling. Win, working out pretty good. $75 September put. Okay, here we are at 118 bucks. This one I rolled recently on the 5th of January, the 5th of February. Okay, and Exxon, I think Exxon's coming back. Okay, I sold three $50 puts. I said one. You should really just trade one. This was a project trade, so that's why there's additional options that I sold on it. So, so this, let me just see this line here real quick. Okay, this line here, it looks like it could be breaking out. Who knows? A lot of people trade with these lines, you know, and they find support, resistance. And but what I like to do is just, you can use that, but I like to use probabilities, and that's how I like to trade. So that's what I do. That's it in a nutshell. And like I said, if you want to learn how to do this, do it in a paper trading account. You can make some pretty good money trading like this when it's a bullish market. Okay, REITs and closed-end funds, these are leveraged funds. Okay, closed-end funds, and they use leverage, so you know it magnifies the gains and the losses. So, but I think it's going to be what I think it's right for me. These funds are right for me, and these real estate funds. And this is a great way to, you know, to bridge to retirement. And so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you learned something. Uh, this is important. This is important for you to learn first on paper if you're looking to if you're interested in this sort of thing. And you can do it from anywhere in the world, and all you need is your cell phone or a laptop, and you can trade like this. And that's all I have for you. Okay, have a great one.